Normally, at the end of February, your Pratte Pack would be wearing the Brewster's hoodie. But we can set that aside. Why? Because it's a beautiful, feels like spring, and it's going to stay warm all week. So isn't it time that you make your way to Brewster's Real Ice Cream in Hopewell? Great company. I knew the founder many years ago, still friends today, Mr. Bruce Reed. And this is one of the many franchises throughout the world. Even in Guam, ladies and gentlemen, they're enjoying Brewster's Real Ice Cream. Don't forget, winter hours here, 11 to 9, the Chocolate Mudslide, Death by Chocolate, Graham Canyon, and it is Cherry Month. Now, let me tell you, sports happening, some things we're going to be talking about later tonight with Greg Diolis at Frankie Eli's Brixton Brewery, the old Rocco Eli Hollywood Gardens on Penny Street in Rochester. Just to kind of give you some headlines today, Coors Light Stadium Series at Heinz Field, 8 p.m. NBC, Canadian Broadcasting Company, Saturday. Your two goaltenders, Matt Murray, 22 wins, Steve Mason, 16 wins, and Wayne Simmons, recently the MVP at the NHL All-Star Game, the former LA King back in his old stomping grounds at the LA Staples Center, 25 goals, and Sidney Crosby, 33 goals to go along with Evgeny Malkin's 35 assists. Right now, Flyers are 28, 25, and 7 in the Metropolitan Division, while the Pens are in second place at 37, 14, and 8. Now, college basketball last night. Wake Forest rallied from being down by 19 points and defeated Pitt 63-59. Their biggest comeback in 18 years. John Collins finished with 22 points and 13 rebounds for Wake Forest. Michael Young had 24 for Pitt, who will next face North Carolina Saturday at noon at the Peterson Event Center. You can hear it on 93.7 The Fan. Fordham defeated Duquesne 70-52. Next up, the Dukes Saturday at St. Bonaventure at 4. Robert Morris hosting Fairleigh Dickinson at the Sewell Center tonight, University Boulevard, Moon Township. They tip off at 7. Also tonight at the Value City Arena, Ohio State's facing number 16 Wisconsin at 9 p.m. That game on ESPN. Last night in the top 10, Syracuse defeated number 10 Duke 78-75. John Gillen got the buzzer beater for the Orangemen. Number 3 Kansas over TCU 87-68. Number 6 Oregon over California. Number 8 North Carolina defeated Louisville 74-63. Justin Jackson led the Tar Heels with 21 points. And tonight we are going to be talking some March Madness too with Greg Diolis. NBA trade deadline was at 3 o'clock Eastern. So far, nothing has happened. The big story, whether or not Carmelo Anthony was going to go to Cleveland and Kevin Love to the Knicks. Some other names being talked about as far as possible trades. Jimmy Butler of the Chicago Bulls, Andre Drummond of the Detroit Pistons, along with Wilson Chandler of the Denver Nuggets, and also Brook Lopez of the Brooklyn Nets. Honda Classic is underway on the PGA Tour Golf Channel, part of that NBC brand. PGA National Resort and Spa, the champion course at Palm Beach Gardens, Florida. Chase Elliott, the son of Bill Elliott, legendary NASCAR race driver, was the youngest ever on the pole last year at the Daytona 500. He again on the pole this year, and we're going to go over what the Vegas oddsmakers are thinking about America's Race Sunday on Fox coming up tonight with Greg Diolis. Meantime, FS1, Shannon Sharp, two-time Super Bowl champion, Hall of Famer, and award-winning journalist and great television host Skip Bayless, along with Joy Taylor, the sister of Jason Taylor, Pittsburgh native, former great with the Miami Dolphins. That show, Undisputed, Lil Wayne with the title track. I love it. Monday through Friday, 9:30 to noon on Fox, talking about a number of things that interested me today. Could Kirk Cousins be out in Washington and Tony Romo headed to the nation's capital? How about Jay Cutler? Could he be headed for a reunion with Brandon Marshall, leaving the Bears to go to the Jets? And Bill Belichick wants to stick around and coach for maybe 5 more years, and maybe even after Tom Brady retires. Pirates, big questions we're going to be talking about tonight with Greg. Starting pitching, the bullpen, the infield, the outfield, power. Do they really have enough to get them where they need to be in the postseason? Spring training begins Saturday. They're going to be at Charlotte Sports Park at 1 against Tampa. All season long when they're at home spring training, the ballpark, Lee Com Field, 93.7 The Fan, and of course at PNC Park all season long, home and away. Now, spring training in Major League Baseball begins tomorrow. All of these games at 1:05 Eastern. Mets, Boston, Baltimore, Detroit, Philadelphia, Yankees, Cincinnati, San Francisco. That's a wrap. Brewster's Real Ice Cream in Hopewell. Have a great day.